everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Gives it to the back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Here's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff taken following the right tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Running back with the football. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Syracuse lines up quickly. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Syracuse.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. Quarterback flashing his speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Get some space around the 30. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Game moves into the 35, first down again. It's a shotgun run call. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
Syracuse 7, Arizona 0.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Arizona.
Here's the 2nd down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle, but 1st down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be fourth down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
First and goal for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And here's the return. He spins out of a tackle. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. We'll give it to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
suddenly off the interception. It's 1st and goal for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the 2nd quarter? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the ball is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First down here for this offense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled after the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Rifles this football to the left. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's free around the 15. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. He's found some room at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. And now the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. And there's the handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Now, 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. And he finds his target. He has the first. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's swarmed by the defense. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Orangemen. They jump in front here in the 4th. Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Heading left after the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the right side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. Got a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Very important possession. Their defense did a great job preserving that three-point lead. Now it's the offense's turn to build that cushion. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. I like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The back's got it. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the offense will just take a knee. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who is going to make the crucial play at the end?